Today we're pulling back the curtain on one of Spider-Man's darkest, coolest variants, Spider-Man Noir. Who is this trench coat wearing, gun-toting vigilante? Where did he come from? And why is everybody buzzing about him right now? Stick around and find out. We're going to break it all down in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to Comical Opinions. The character we're talking about today first appeared in Spider-Man Noir #1 in December of 2008. Spider-Man Noir is the brainchild of writers David Hine and Fabrice Cebulski, with art by Carmine Di Giandomenico. Unlike the bright, spandex-clad Peter Parker we all know, this version lives in a gritty, black-and-white 1930s New York, smack dab in the middle of the Great Depression. Think a mix of pulp novels, fedoras, and a whole lot of atmospheric shadows. So who is Spider-Man Noir? He's still Peter Parker, but with a twist. He was raised by his socialist Aunt May and Uncle Ben, which makes this Peter a fiery young activist. When Uncle Ben is murdered by the cannibalistic Vulture, Peter's life takes a dark turn. A mystical spider bites him, granting him superhuman strength, agility, and a killer spider sense. But instead of cracking jokes, this Peter dons a World War I inspired suit, complete with fighter pilot goggles and a trench coat. And therefore he becomes the Spider-Man, a vigilante who's not afraid to get his hands dirty. He's sort of a mix of the classic Spider-Man we already know and the very first original version of the Batman. In his debut series, Peter takes on crime lord Norman Osborn, aka the Goblin, and his enforcers like Vulture and Kraven. He's got a noir vibe, very steeped in shadows, black and white imagery, atmosphere, plenty of smoky cityscape environments. And think of him in the role of a hard-boiled detective who becomes a superhero. He uses revolvers, a Tommy gun, and his fists to clean up the streets. His motto, if there's too much power, it's the people's responsibility to take it away. But Spider-Man Noir isn't just a one-hit wonder. He's been all over the Marvel Multiverse. In 2009's Eyes Without a Face, he battles Dr. Octavius and the Crime Master, diving into some heavy themes like racism and eugenics. Then, in 2014's Spider-Verse, he joins the Spider Army to fight the Inheritors, teaming up with Spider-Gwen and Spider-Ham. He even joins the Web Warriors and pops up in Spider-Geddon, though, spoiler alert, he doesn't always make it out alive. But don't worry, he gets better. This is the multiverse after all. Fortunately, if you're a Spider-Man Noir fan, he's not just limited to the comics. In 2010's Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, he's voiced by Christopher Daniel Barnes, and he's a playable character with stealthy, shadow-based gameplay. Fans loved his moody 1930s levels and the expansions to the game. He also shows up in Spider-Man Edge of Time and Marvel's Spider-Man as a suit or a playable skin, and even Spider-Man 2, the PlayStation game, with his Into the Spider-Verse look. Spider-Man Noir has even appeared on television. Milo Ventimiglia, I think is how you say his name, voiced Noir in Ultimate Spider-Man's 2015 Spider-Verse arc, giving us a gruff, older Peter. But let's talk about the big one. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which is an animated film in 2018, starred Nicolas Cage as the voice of the character. Yes, the Nicolas Cage, stealing scenes with his sarcastic Rubik's Cube obsessed takes. Wherever I go, the wind follows, and the wind smells like rain, which is the kind of dialogue you can expect really from Nicolas Cage. He even got a cameo in Across the Spider-Verse, which was the follow-up film. And that brings us to the biggest news yet, which is probably the reason why you're here. As of yesterday, May 12, 2025, Amazon Prime Video dropped the first teaser trailer for the live-action Spider-Noir series, and it's giving fans all the big thrills and chills they're looking for. It stars Nicolas Cage as an aging, down-on-his-luck private investigator in 1930s New York. This 8-episode show is set to debut on MGM Plus in early 2026, then hit Prime Video globally. The trailer shows Cage in that iconic black and white suit throwing punches and brooding like a true noir hero. Oh, and also, it'll be available in both black and white and color to give you both flavors of style. Here's who's responsible for the forthcoming Spider-Noir series. It's directed by Harry Bradbeer and produced by Spider-Verse legends Phil Lord and Christopher Miller and longtime Sony exec Amy Pascal. This series is stacked with talent. Lamorne Morris plays Robbie Robertson. Brendan Gleeson is a mysterious villain yet to be named, and the cast includes Lee Jun Lee, Jack Houston, and more. What's the setting for this particular series? It's based in 1930s noir with long shadows, gritty fights, and a Peter Parker wrestling with his past as the city's only superhero. And there we have it. Spider-Man Noir is more than just a darker Spider-Man. He's a symbol of fighting corruption in a broken world with a style that's all his own. From comics to games to the big screen, he's carved out a legacy, and this new series is about to make him a household name. What do you think of the teaser trailer? Are you a fan of Spider-Man Noir, or is this the first time you're hearing about it? Are you hyped for Nicolas Cage taking on the role? Let me know in the comments section down below, smash that like button, and subscribe for more Marvel deep dives. So thank you very much for joining, and stay tuned through the outro for more reviews and commentary just like this one.